Okay, so now let's take a look at the last part of this section. Here's some of the things that you're going to be learning as we go along. You're going to learn how to position your company's offering to gain competitive advantage, and that's what we want to get, is we want to have an advantage over the competition, and we get that by being different. We also want to be looking at things that will allow us to have a sustainable competitive advantage where we can prevent the competition from getting into our knickers. You're going to learn how to price attractively and market competitively with all of the tools that we have available. You're going to be able to stay on top of the changing market and competitive conditions so that you can keep adjusting as you go along, but always maintaining a consistent strategy that you want to keep going in the same direction, want to be laser focused on going in the same direction. And then you're going to learn how to adapt that strategy. This is making a 1, 2, 3 degree course correction as you get more information from the marketplace. Not doing a 180. We don't want to change our strategy. We want to stick with it and make it work. You're going to learn how to avoid being outmaneuvered by your rivals and as they target to knock you off. And you're going to find that this can get very competitive in that respect. If you got somebody that is unhappy with the way you're reaching your marketplace, they may take a rifle shot across your bow to make it more difficult for you to achieve your objectives. You're going to learn how to understand the revenue cost profit relationship and how each of these things, like the investment in inventory getting too high, sucking up your cash, increasing your interest cost to support it, how these things will work, how the effective and ineffective use of advertising versus the amount of product that you make available to the marketplace and what the market demand is, how all of these are going to affect your competitiveness. It'll also give you an opportunity to analyze the industry, operating, and financial data in order to make responsible business decisions, and that's what we want to see you be able to do. And then finally, it's going to help you to become accountable for your results. And accountability is extremely important in my mind for successful business people. Now, how is this thing graded? This is going to end up being, I believe it's 40% of your grade. This is all listed on the syllabus, how each of the components fit together for the final grade. But within the game itself, there are 2 different categories. And I could go into this in great detail, but I'm just going to hit some of the high points here. And you can, I'll give you a way that you can read this until you fully understand it. There are 5 things that we look at. The EPS, and of course that's earnings per share. The ROE, that's return on equity. The credit rating, which is self-explanatory. The stock price, and your image rating, how you're perceived in the community with the quality of product that you're offering. In this game, each of those represent 20% of your financial results for your board of directors and your shareholders. There's a target for each of those, and you can see in what's listed as slide number 23, what the target is for each of those 5. A best in industry standard as well. And here what it does is it takes your results, and they're from the preceding slide, and it compares them to the best in your industry grouping right here in this class to come up with the best in industry, and that is the second component of your overall score. So that's what I'm going to show you on this right now, but you'll see in the last slide in this set, it says review the slides called BSG slide on Blackboard. And these are a set of slides that are provided by the game maker. And what I've done and what I've shown you today, in the items that I've shown you today, is a subset or a little bit further expanded set of information about these slides. But you'll want to go back and look at what the game maker provides as well. So good luck with this, and we'll get started in the next round with some other ideas for being successful with the game.